Years goodbye, Sport One Wolf 101. I'm about to give you this 2SK. Oh, how is the meta looking? Probably a different title, but yeah, we'll talk about the meta of the game. How's it looking so far? A couple weeks into the patch. Some people dropping tills recently. What do I think? What do they think recently? And yeah, get right into it. Now, first off, let's talk about a quick tournament. No, not quick tournament, but awesome tournament in Chicago called Frosty Fossils. I've been to a couple times. You can look me up. Fantasy, I do my thing. I got medal and stuff. But I ain't traveled in a minute, but I might pull up for just recent. The next one. It's in January, end of January, Illinois, Chicago, whatever. Because there's a $50,000 bonus, and it's spread out between the top 24, which is rare because most games they only get paid if you get top 8. This one's top 24, and also not only that, look at the numbers. Pray pretty well. I say even if you get top 24, 150, that could be your flight, food. If you live there, et cetera, et cetera. But good, get top 8, you get everybody getting 1,000 plus. This is also a free to enter tournament, so you don't have to spend no money to get in. Just play. Also, it's $1,000 more. $1,000 pop bonus for Thursday night. Just duos only. I think there's more. They just say if you're playing duo in the main bracket, you have to split it, something like that. So shout out to the duo players. Y'all want to get that like that, but probably not gonna win it. Anyways, yeah. So that's pretty cool. So get there early. I think Frosty usually is a 4-day tournament. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually they stop on Sunday, but I think they 4-day tournament, which is cool. It's rare. Usually just the weekend for most tournaments. But I'm rambling. So yeah, Ryder dropping that money, dropping the Bezag. So yes, if you were in that area, you want to travel, it'll be there's a lot of tweets say, oh, "I'm sorry, Ari, let's pick up so it's my time." What time it is. So yeah, I myself I picked up Yasuo. I stopped fighting it. I'm just learn and get comfortable with him. Get time. I got a couple months. Also, the tournament is in end of January, so it will be season 1 by then. Right now, it's season 0. We got Warwick and Teemo, so there will be a new character by then. Maybe some balance changes, so will Echo be the best still, quote unquote? I don't know. Will a new character shake up the meta? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's the intro video. Now let's talk about the meta. Okay, now I'm gonna talk on Twitter. Then I'm gonna go to the tier list on YouTube that people been making. Now we can close this down. Close that down. Now, recently, the top 8 recently, the FlyQuest, Echo Teemo. I'm gonna make a tier list soon, by the way, y'all, myself, so don't worry about that. But Echo Teemo, that boy Enzima put in work. He won the recent TNS recently. With the Echo Teemo, he put in that work. But somebody else caught him lacking this time with the same team. So yeah. Now tell me one thing that sticks out in this picture. I'll give you 5 seconds. That's correct. You see a whole bunch of echoes and not a whole bunch. You see them in every slot. So that's 8 echoes in the top 8. Kind of good. My time. That's what I like about these people. They dropped the assist too. So we got times 2. Now, of course, if you see Echo Yasuo, you're gonna see freestyle. That's the best. So there's 6 freestyles and 2 times. The only people that won was the 2-timers with the Teemo. So only 4 characters in this. The Echo Teemo won. Everybody else playing Yasuo Echo. The one little struggling Lowy player, Buffalo Lowy, bro, big body, big mama. But yeah, Echo kind of good. But don't let the propaganda fool you now. There still is 5 Yasuos now, which is more than the 2 Teemos. Now, obviously, Teemos outplaced them, but that isn't 5 Yasuos now. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the propaganda fool you now. I'll pick it up, Yasuo. I'm tired of the downplay. I know the nerfs affected some of his kit. It didn't affect it that much. It still hits hard. So it's a good kit, etc., etc. So, but not the Yasuo video though. I'm just, it's meta video. So, what's up with tier list not putting this guy at top 2 still because of his nerfs? What's up? Why are people downplaying? And people that downplay him usually play the character, which I'm trying to notice. But Wade doesn't play the character. What does he think? He's one of the better UK players. He put Teemo top one, even over Echo. This is all order, by the way. His words. Order. It could change. Teemo, Echo, Ari, Yasuo four. I'm not. Ari is very good. The combo changes helped her. All she really needed. But if you're not for to tell me that Yasuo is not better than her, you want to discuss them too? Okay, we can talk about it. But I still put my foot down that Yasuo is second because Yasuo just really slightly advantage against Teemo. It's not the worst thing ever, but wind wall, S1, tornadoes, air S2. You know what I'm saying? So he has the tools to, and then wind wall gets rid of his super tag, so which is really strong with him. So you cannot tell me Yasuo doesn't have a slight edge. Like I said, not no 7.3, not even 6.4. I think it's like 5.5 to 4.5. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What's also interesting about this tier list is he put Vi. Now there's no B whatever Vi and Warwick S plus, which is interesting. These people will put Alawi up there, Darius up there, but they put Vi and Wade. Warwick. Now the meta is these four characters mostly. You won't always see an Ari. She's worse than Yasuo. Where's she at right here? Anyways, so you don't see Ari's that much. There's some top eights you see a lot of Ari's. I think Ari is more. Like I said, just the best teams in the game involve the top four. These two together. That obviously them two. Recent tournament, Chris G with the Teemo Ari, with another guy, played that team. Yasuo, Teemo, probably the best team in the game, one of them. So Teemo is doing what Allow used to do. He's enabling anybody. He can make even him and Lowry good. Him and Darius, he does a lot of damage as a partner. His combos don't do the most damage, or the loops do and stuff, but he enables the super, the shrooms, all that stuff. His assists are good. He's doing what Lowry used to do. People used to pick a Lowry for that reason with the Echo. With the Yasuo, I didn't really see no Alawi Ari, but I play Alawi Darius, big damage. But Teemo does that while being a better character than Alawi. So Alawi stocks down. So yeah. I'm really shocked about Vi because most people put Vi bottom 4, bottom 5 usually. I never understood because she has one of the best ground games in the game. A good parry, better than Darius' parry because it's not just one hit and you can call assist. You can go through. Teemo is meta. She cannot zone Vi. Always, a couple characters can deal with Teemo. Yasuo is one. Warwick is another. But even then, Teemo could play around that because he has to roll. He has to run. While he's running, he's invincible projectiles, but then he has to cancel out of the run to do something because just running, he can do nothing. So Jinx, because she's another zoner, can have his own battle. That's a pretty fun match to watch, and what I'm saying. Jinx. So, but Vi, you cannot zone Vi. Never could because of the and a super. It's two options. So, what I'm saying. So why, if Teemo's so popular, etc., why I'm surprised Vi is not getting more love. She has a good assist. You know what I'm saying? Good buttons. They made her electrics do more damage, but she also has good damage without the electrics. I thought about playing her myself, but I'm still trying to decide. Who I want to main. Right now, I'm on Yasuo Ari, but if I get tired of Ari, wonkiness, could be Vi. But yeah, antis, you need to have a character. Teams in this game, that's what we're talking about, the chillers and stuff. You need to have somebody that can fight Teemo. He's gonna piss you off, trust me. I was playing this team, big bodies, and it's doable. A lot of we can kind of deal with him, but until he starts going in the air, that's when it becomes harder. But clearing the mushrooms is not enough. You gotta have more. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah, Warwick's like a good character as well. Really dumb when he gets blood mode because of that. The little Wolverine slash that goes to projectile, wall bounces, etc. It's very fast. Yeah, and also not just the hotel. It's just a little quick thoughts, but seeing Alawi bottom 4 is just actually rare. I always say Alawi's gassed up. It's just a good support. Darius is always solid, but he's one of the worst. Parius, I call him. Jinx got a lot of nerfs to nerf from super tag, but still good with times 2. Still got good neutral, etc. That's all I gotta say about that. Also, the same tier list now, not same top 8 with all the Echo. Recently, it was offline at DYI. I don't know the graphics yet, but there was Yasuo, all Yasuo in the top 8, so 8 Yasuo as well. I don't know where the pictures at, but I remember the tournament happened recently, so yeah. So don't let the propaganda fool you that Yasuo ain't top 2 still, because he's getting played still. I'm gonna join the army now. Tier list. We got K7 Shaw, one of the better players, a Yasuo player. So where would the Yasuo player put Yasuo? Fourth. If I'm Echo, I used to argue Yasuo is still the best, but I'm fine with Echo being number 1. But Yasuo has to be behind this dude. There's just no way. Yasuo deals with Teemo, deals with Ahri. He gets more play, so why would he not be up there? The nerfs didn't do that much, so that's K7 still left me and looking at nothing else. Chris G, one of the better players as well. Just got second in recent offline. But what did he lose to? Echo Yasuo. He plays Ahri Teemo. His chillers was 2 weeks ago. It's not the freshest, but he put a lot of top 3 still. Like I said, it's a little gas, but still good support. Maybe he changed his mind recently, who knows? But he's smart. Where he put Echo and Yasuo? Oh yeah, top 2, nice. His team right below Loud, but obviously I'll put Loud underneath them too. Also my team's gonna come soon. Everybody else, it doesn't matter. They're decent option. Nyx is probably a little low. I think Nyx is really slept on this meta. Of course, Yasuo's still popular. Yasuo's always done good against her, but now Teemo is. So it's a team game. So kind of come much matches as possible. Button Master, a YouTuber, 6 days ago. Yasuo number 1, even the front of Echo, would just hey, respect and clap it up. So he has Yasuo, Echo, Ahri, Lowry, Teemo, just that's how we stop gassing up Lowry, but Teemo right in front of that, and if you're gonna put Lowry 5th, go ahead, bro. But see where he put Vi, bottom 3 out of 11 characters. People sleep on that Vi for real. I ain't gonna lie. Darius, he's solid beginner character, but he's just parable and high level. You can play better characters. Warwick does what he does better, Plus being able to anti-zone with his options. Yeah. And last but not least, Big Left, another Yasuo player. So of course he's not gonna put him in top 2 or even 3. More propaganda, but once again another Jinx bottom 3, which is people sleep. Kasava said that he wanted to study Echo Jinx. So there's a tournament coming up this weekend. Dramatic Atlanta, see how he does, what team he's gonna play. If not, But yeah, this you can see the propaganda is crazy with the Yasuo placement. So I say I'm tired of it. I'm joining the Yasuo army. Here we go. But yeah, I'm following a lot of in top 5. She's still good. The stocks are going down. She's still good, but it's doesn't matter. Stocks are going down, but I think Vi's a very good sleeper pick. Like I said, strong assist, good neutral, good anti-zoning. Good buttons and all that good stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. That's just a little meta teams, baby. Sorry, the videos ain't been dropping. I'm doing a lot, school work. I'm at the content still, so trust me, I forget about y'all. I'm gonna finish the rest of the characters, guys. I think I just got Braum and Blitzcrank and Jinx the last 3. And yeah, this is coming soon. I just wanna, other topics to be discussed. So this video's gonna drop on a Thursday, and then we'll drop another video Friday, and then we'll have some shorts for the weekend and stuff. We're gonna get back on the pattern, but yeah. This is Joshua Boy one from out this thing. The hills is holler. And try to sound more energetic. I just woke up from a nap. But I feel good. So I named in 2 hours. But yeah, I'll take it. Holla.